Hi, I'm Bott of Bott & Associates. Thanks for watching our blog today. Today's topic are the risks that parents worry about when they're gone for their children. So these are things that happen to their kids after they've passed away that parents worry about. So number one is divorce. What if one of your kids gets a divorce? Perhaps you thought their marriage was fine, they'll never get a divorce, but you pass away, they receive the inheritance, let's pretend it's $500,000, and a year after receiving that inheritance, they get a divorce. Potentially, the ex-spouse could get half of that inheritance. It just depends on how the actual asset was titled. So if they commingled the asset, maybe they bought a house together with that money, maybe they just put it in a joint account. As soon as it gets commingled, then it's a potential marital asset when it comes to divorce. So when I tell this to clients, they worry, they think about that. They say, no way is my son-in-law or ex-son-in-law getting this money. And so we definitely want to put provisions for divorce protection. Number two, what is another thing that parents worry about is people taking advantage of their kids. So they're considered predators and creditors. Predators are people who really just go out there and try to, take advantage of people who have money. I use the example of Bernie Madoff. He's sort of the poster child for a fraud. And even though he did it to a lot of people, there's a lot of people just like him, thousands of people who try to take advantage of other people who have money. So when it goes through probate and somebody knows that your child has received an inheritance, there's a possibility that somebody just calls them up and say, hey, why don't you invest here? And then actually it was a bad investment and they just took their money away. The third risk that families worry about is just kids getting in trouble, where you just never knew that maybe your son was already having problems with creditors. Maybe he's about to file for bankruptcy. Maybe he's already in bankruptcy. And then all of a sudden, you pass away, he's receiving this big inheritance, and that money might potentially just go right to creditors through a bankruptcy, or to the IRS because they already owed money to the IRS. Or perhaps they get into an unfortunate car accident and there's a lawsuit against him, and that money that you worked really hard for is in his bank account and potentially can get taken away through that lawsuit. So those are the top three risks: divorce, opportunities to take advantage of your kids, and lastly, creditors and lawsuits. So definitely want to plan to protect your children from those things. Again, I'm Bott. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me and the information below. Have a great day.